Alert update on a story we've been following for years. Leaders have cut the ribbon on the new Discover Green Bay Visitor Center. The tourism building is at the corner of Lombardy Avenue and Argonne Street in Ashwaubenon. Private donations paid for some of the $8 million building. A $2.5 million tourism grant from the state also helped. Hundreds of people were at today's ribbon cutting, including hospitality partners, donors, supporters, and local leaders. The visitor center will officially welcome guests to the Green Bay area starting tomorrow morning at 8.